Hello, this is Quang from Quang Radio and Television, and welcome back to QRT News 2018 with these headlines. Many exciting, practical, and meaningful activities on the 93rd Vietnam's Revolutionary Press Day. PPC Decision 2151 on food expenses support for ethnic patients. Celebrating the 93rd anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day, 21st of June 1925, 21st of June 2018, in Quang Nam Province, many exciting, practical, and meaningful activities took place. The biggest event on this occasion was the 12th Huân Thúc Kháng Award for the year 2017-2018. A total of 219 entries were submitted by 145 authors, and the awards were given to 43 entries. According to the organizers, this season, there were recordedly more authors and works than previous ones. Speaking at the award ceremony, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Lê Văn Thành acknowledged that the 12th edition of the Media Prize Huân Thúc Kháng was a successful, attractive, and spreading season. Through 12 times launches, the prize has created a great motivation for the province's press, encouraging journalists to actively participate in the production of press works about the land and people of Quang Nam, actively contribute to the economic, cultural, social development, the security and defense of the locality, and promote Quang Nam image to friends at home and abroad. On this occasion, Quang Nam Radio and Television also organized the 6th Quang Nam Broadcasting Festival 2018 with an impressive number of 160 works reflecting the interests of 28 contestants as well as the great efforts of the broadcasters throughout the province. Leaders of the party, government agencies and enterprises held meetings and visited key press agencies of the province and the representative offices of other press agencies in Quang Nam. Together with acknowledging the important contributions of the press staff, the provincial leaders also informed about the requirements and direction for media and press in the coming time. At the same time, exhorted that the authorities always create conditions in providing information, always listen to feedback and suggestions, all for a better Quang Nam. Mr. Nguyễn Quang, Deputy Secretary of the Tam Kỳ Party Committee, has been elected by the People's Council of Tam Kỳ City to be the chairman of the City People's Committee for the period of 2021-2026. Mr. Nguyễn Quang, Provincial Commissioner, former Chief of the Office of Quang Nam People's Committee term 2016-2021, has just been appointed by the Provincial Party Committee to hold the position of Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee of Tam Kỳ City term 2015-2020. Mr. Nguyễn Quang received 28 out of 28 votes, representing 100% of the total number of delegates. After finishing the process and all electoral steps, the People's Council of Tam Kỳ City has passed the resolution to elect the chairman of the City People's Committee. Previously, Mr. Van An Tuấn, former chairman of Tam Kỳ People's Committee, was appointed by Provincial Party Committee to be the chief of Quang Nam People's Committee office, term 2016-2021. The Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Da Nang VCCI has organized a workshop on enterprise development in the integration time and the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Attending the workshop was Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Huân Khánh Toàn. According to Vice Chairman Huân Khánh Toàn, this is a practical and important topic in the current context of development. Quang Nam is focusing on 3 important tasks: building a synchronized infrastructure, developing human resources, and improving the investment environment. The province also aims to increase the number of enterprises. This workshop is also a contribution to startup business in Quang Nam. At the workshop, representatives of departments, sectors, and businesses have learned the content of corporate governance during the Integration and Industrial Revolution 4.0, the experience in improving management capacity and business development. At the same time, delegates attending the seminar also exchanged and discussed issues of capacity building and shared the experiences in enterprise development in the locality. On the morning of June the 21st in Tam Kỳ City, the delegation from the Consulate General of the United States in Ho Chi Minh City visited and surveyed the operation, especially the medical examination and treatment for foreigners of the Pacific General Hospital. In the conversation with the delegation from the Consulate General of the United States, leaders of the Pacific General Hospital said that since its establishment in 2013, the hospital has examined and treated hundreds of foreigners. Most of them are tourists visiting Quang, in which there are many cases that use international health insurance. Pacific General Hospital in Tam Kỳ City wishes that through the U.S. Consulate General in Ho Chi Minh City, U.S. organizations will have more support for the program for Children's Smile of Quang that the two sides are coordinating to implement. Directly surveyed the faculties and departments of the hospital, the U.S. Consulate General delegation highly appreciated the facilities for medical examination and treatment, as well as the services and support for patients at the hospital. This will be the basis for the mission to suggest with related U.S. authorities to cooperate with the Pacific Hospital in the field of international health insurance. Food allowance for patients with an average of 32,000 dong per person per day is one of many support levels under Decision 2151 issued by Quang People's Committee. This support will help the poor and patients of ethnic minorities have the opportunity to access medical examination and treatment, at the same time change people's perception on health care. Reportage was conducted in the mountainous district of Nam Giang. After a week of hospitalization for inflammatory bowel disease, today Mr. Alan Den in Thanh My Town was discharged. Along with the discharging paperwork, Mr. Dan received more than 220,000 dong as support money for meals for poor patients. Mr. Dan, as well as many other Cơ-tu people in Nam Giang district, may not fully understand about the Decision 2151 on food allowance for patients, but this support is very respectful for them. I'm so thankful for the attention of the parties, the state, to our community. Doctors here are very good. I even get more money when I go back home. I'm very happy. In addition to supporting the hospital fees, travel expenses, the payment for food allowances for patients is also strictly implemented. It is from the good implementation of Decision 2151, the situation of sick people refusing to go to health care center has been reduced. The condition of worshipping for sickness treatment has no longer occurred. Every time people are sick, they go to the district medical center for medical examination and treatment. During their treatment, they receive the devoted help from the doctors and are entitled to the support policy of the state. The people are very thankful. We always care not only for medication and the patient's spirit, but we also improve the diet for them. We aim to cook on the spot, avoid free and uncontrolled eating. In recent years, with the investment in medical facilities at mountainous districts, Quang Nam has had many policies to support people, especially the ethnic minorities. In particular, the Decision 2151 is considered a humanitarian decision in the health care for the people. In Nam Giang district, the decision has been carried out by a team of doctors and nurses with a sense of responsibility, contributing to raising the awareness of ethnic minorities in the medical examination and treatment. That's all we have for this week's news. Please log on the website qrt.vn to rewatch our program. Thank you so much for being with us, and goodbye for now.